Just wanted to give a short video on Phat suspended dominant chords. A lot of times, you know, if you ever found yourself sitting behind the preacher and really had to go in, he's about to give what we call back in the day the gravy, and he's starting to tune up, and he wants some music behind him, and you're on the organ. Well, of course, I don't have an organ today, and that's not my strongest instrument. You know, you got some great guys out there, Corey Henry and Cornell Gaskin, and all those guys. When I grow up, I want to play like them, and Steve Lewis and everything. But you know, here's some Phat chords that that you can really play. I'm gonna do a C suspended 13, okay, and not really go too deep off on the theory side of it, but just a real quick voicing. There's two ways that you can suspend a chord. So if I were playing a C chord in like a pop, or a lot of times, or in contemporary style, you know, you might hear like F over C. So if I'm playing a C chord, whenever you want to suspend the chord, what you want is a 1-4-5 sound. So the 4 of C is F. So sometimes on guitar, you might hear some folks just piano, they'll put that 5th in there, 1-5. Resolve it. Alright, so I can do kind of like a 1-4-5 and resolve it. Or I can play an F chord. F chord in my right hand, resolve it to a C chord. Now if I wanted more of a dominant suspended sound instead of just more of a suspended sound with no dominant chord in it, so I can do a B flat over C. Alright, so a lot of times you'll hear that sound if someone's on the 5 of F. Alright, so B flat over C. In gospel, a lot of times, we'll just put them both together. B flat in your left hand, C in your right hand. So, I mean, F in your right hand. So, F chord in my right hand, and I'm going to play B flat in my left hand. Now, what I'm also doing in that left hand, instead of just playing a B flat chord, I'm playing a B flat major 7, or I can actually say a G minor 9. So, okay, so now put that F chord in my right hand, and resolve. So when I'm resolving, so G minor 9 in my left hand, F in the right hand, put them together, and in my right hand I'm resolving that F to a C2. So I'm actually playing with my thumb C and D, E, G, C. Left hand, G minor 9, just dropping that F in my G minor 9 to an E, and that gives me a C13. So right hand, F chord, C2. Left hand, G minor 9, G13. All I did was move one note in the left hand. Put them together. Now, so one thing that you can do as a passing tone in there is I can do a suspended dominant like that as a C sus 13. And then resolve it by going C sharp diminished, C diminished, and then so I'm going to do a suspended, C sharp diminished, C diminished, back to that C sus 13, and then resolve it. So if you hear somebody tuning up, all right, so now, the cool thing about that is, you know, a lot of times in the pattern, outside of that Phat dominant sound, you know, cool thing is that by changing my bass line on this voicing, if I play C bass, that's a C sus 13 flat 9. I mean, sorry, C sus 13, period. If I go to the 5, keep that same voicing, it becomes a really nice G minor 11. Alright? On the C sus 13, G minor 9, and that's because that's a 2-5 turn in F, so 2, 5. But if I wanted to stay in that dominant area on that bluesy sound, I can keep that voicing, move to the 5. So that's why a lot of times you'll hear people substitute You know, so if I'm going from the 1 to the 3 to the 4, you see how it came back there. So the changes that I did was C sus 13 to the 3. That's an E7 sharp 9 sharp 5. In my right hand I'm doing a D, G, C, and then in my left hand I'm playing a D and G sharp. Alright, and then going to the 4, the F. So in my left hand I'm playing an E, G, A, D. That's kind of like an F, that's an F13, but in my right I'm playing an A half diminished. Alright, so you hear that sound, so I'm playing a G, A, C, E flat, but then putting that over F. F sharp diminished, back to the 5, back to that 3. I'll see ya. So you can do a lot of that stuff. That's a Phat suspended sound. So, you know, if you wanted to do it in D flat, for example, just take it up a half step. The 4 of D flat would be G flat. So I'd play G flat in my right hand. My left hand, I would play A flat minor 9. So put those two together on that D flat. So I'm doing a D flat suspended 13. Same concept like we did on C. And then I'm going to do a D diminished, D flat diminished, suspend, and then resolve to a D flat 13. And then to the 3. That's an F7 sharp 9 sharp 5 where I'm playing an E flat, A flat, D flat. Left hand, I can play the E flat and the A. Or F7 sharp 9 sharp 5 to the 4, and then B flat half diminished in my right over that G flat, and then that G diminished. Alright, so those just kind of like really going back to some Phat dominant sounds. Anyway, really good Phat suspended dominant stuff. Have fun with that. Take it to church, and we'll talk to you later. Have a blessed day.